Hi, 8th grade. Welcome back. Today in the computer lab, you're going to start watching one of 7 TED Talks that we'll have over the rest of the trimester. These TED Talks are real timely. They're to get you up to speed in what's happening to our world with both renewable and non-renewable energies. Today's is with our friend Bill Gates. Uh, then remember your website that you did with the auger? You're going to be adding something like you're seeing on my website here. Add these speakers, and then over here summarize what they say. And some of them might give you questions like today. You have some questions to answer. Include those all in your website. This one here is kind of cool on the future of cars. On each one of these sidebar items, there's the link to the talk. So that means at night, if you want to get ahead, or if we don't get to finish them all, these can be done at home. Amped Up is a big part of the trimester, the rest of the trimester, and we'll be doing wind energy. The other lab, we're starting that today, building some turbines. It is with partners, and here's the big deal, that word exempt. There will be 8 exemptions. If you produce the most power with the wind energy, there's 2 types of turbines, a standard and a freelance one. You'll be exempt from the final exam. That is huge. Who gets the exemption? How many are there? There's one for 8A boys, one for 8A girls, one for 8B boys, and one for 8B girls, so 8 total. That is fun to win that, and everybody has a shot at it. This summer you can be an electrician with this electrifying lab. Junction box, you're going to be building this board that'll contain 4 boxes on it. And there's what it looks like. It'll have 2 outlets, and it'll have a junction box with a switch. The switch controls just one of those outlets. And that's part of the electricity test. Then from there we'll go to what I think is cool. I can hardly wait to do this. I've not done it. I've got all the materials where you're in a mason jar going to build a light bulb. What you use in that thing is the lead from a mechanical pencil, 0.5 millimeter lead. Here's another project that's going to be fun with the first grade in our lab groups, the small lab groups. You'll be paired up with first graders and using Play-Doh. You can see this lady putting these lights in the Play-Doh. You'll create circuits. You'll do switches, series and parallel circuits, all with Play-Doh. It's kind of neat. Over the break I was making Play-Doh. We can make our own Play-Doh. There will be a section on solar energy where you'll be producing energy. It is not part of the exemption. And Mr. Thorpe can tell you about Dr. Doctor. Mr. MD, can you tell what's ailing me? Fun game. Where you're an intern in the hospital and these patients present themselves to you. There they are. And that's the last, I think, 4 labs. Actually, the last lab is fetal pigs. Wait, there's more. Fetal pigs, the last lab. Electric pickle, what is that? You'll have an opportunity to have me run 50,000 volts through you. And we're doing a nuclear energy unit with Mrs. Ursick. A combined effort. We'll be combining some classes for that. Stay on that website. Here's the daily log. Here's today's stuff. Daily log. Even it's a good place to start, especially if you've missed some classes. And finally, all the haze clears. The calendar is another excellent spot to find out what's going on. There are those items that you'll be putting in your website, and we'll explain those more in detail later. So, back here to this one, grades. Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to worry about grades? Wouldn't it be nice if we took all of this work, which is some pretty fun stuff, and stayed on task and not have to worry about grades? It can be done. There are some chapter tests in there that we can do. Let's just see how things go. There's your challenge. Stay on task and get the most out of this. Energy is going to be important to you. Take care.